Passengers, it is D-Life Fair, and I'm back with another HR. That's right. I haven't had an HR in a long time, and I am calling this one a definite HR. This is a new project, high risk, high reward. In my opinion, this is definitely a DYOR. I haven't done a lot of DYOR on this, but I have found out about this project over the holiday weekend, and I can't believe how much it is. It's literally blowing up. It is blowing up. I gotta say, shout out to this project and everybody doing this. I gotta say, true transparency. When I first saw this, I didn't understand it at all. But we're gonna jump into this, and this project is called Avarice. That's right. It makes me think of Avax, but it's Avarice, and I gotta bring it to the channel. I have to preview this. Um, I think I might even get into this just as an experiment to just say I don't want to get left behind like other projects that I've seen months before and getting into it months later, and then I kind of missed the gravy train. So this one, it's like again, I said it's hard over the weekend. Didn't bother with it, but every other day it is coming up like on my headliner. There are so many other influencers, YouTubers, even just normal OCs getting into this. And so we are going to look at this. I'm going to do my own little quick D-Life DYO on this, but I'm definitely going to highlight some of what was said about this project. And shout out to the YouTuber, uh, one of my faves that I do follow. So he gets all the credit for this video and this update. Wouldn't know about it unless I didn't stumble up on it in his channel one day. So we are definitely going to get into Avarice. But before we get into Avarice, if you don't know about Avarice, then you must be sleeping under a rock or either you're not on YouTube. But if you don't know about the Passive D-Life Express, well, welcome. Thank you so much for being here with us today as we look into this high risk, high reward platform where you don't know what you're going to get when you're strictly taking a gamble in D-Life's own words. Make sure DYOR, only put what you could afford to lose into any project. This is the DeFi ocean that we're sailing in, and anything is liable to happen. We could run aground, we could spring a link, and our vessel could sink. We could get rugged and get put on the rug with Aladdin and go through the fiery lava cave and have to speed away with Aladdin on the rug. Sorry about that, crew members and passengers. Just taking it back to those Aladdin Sega days. So yeah, make sure leave a video, like, make sure leave a comment, make sure click that bell if you are considering becoming a crew member, aka subscriber, and make sure show some love by smashing that like button. Let's jump into Avarice. So at its core, Avarice means greed. It is an incredibly lucrative staking dApp that is built on the shoulders of giants, drawing inspiration from the highly successful T2X platform from the glory days of DeFi. Avarice brings the auction fun and FOMO to the Binance Smart Chain. Yes, this is literally FOMO at its best. Tron days, I do remember getting into Tron from like 2018 or 2019 and remembering the Tron scan and the MetaMask and Tron Link and all those stuff. And man, it was just so mind boggling to me. I didn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. But man, how I wish how I touched it. I didn't. I want to say the only thing I got into back then was probably Brave. And everything else I just was soaking up. But it is what it is. I should have got my channel started, should have gone to DeFi, and should have got it with a too bad. FOMO setting in right now. So you get your AVC tokens, and there is a light paper. So let's scan through this quickly. So for you, if you don't or haven't heard about Avarice, you could kind of understand what it is to a certain extent. As you did see the thumbnail, auctions and staking. This pretty much, in my layman terms, what I could say Avarice is all about, straight up. So Let's just scan through. What is AVRICE? We already read that. AVRICE is designed to provide maximum benefit to the stakers. Users will buy VC tokens with BNB on our easy-to-use DApp. They can then stake their tokens and earn interest paid in AVRICE along with their share of the BNB dividends from the daily auction lobby. Users can make as many stakes as they want for as long as they want, up to the maximum of 300 days. The longer the stake, the more interest you earn, all while enjoying staking bonuses along the way. So hopefully that is just pretty much exactly what it is, and straightforward. That is what we're going to do. That is what you're going to do if you decide to get into this. I think I might get into this. Do we going to get into it live today? Maybe you might have to stay tuned and click that bell so you can get that future notification. But every day you don't get into this, that FOMO set in and you lose on diffs. So yeah, I mean, this thing is blowing up right now. We're going to get into it. So how do you get the AVC tokens? There are three main ways you can get the AVC tokens. Participate in the daily auction and swap your BNB for the AVC tokens. Refer your friends, earn 5% bonus on all of their auction entries. Ding! My referral link will be in the description should you choose to get into AVC and take this risk also and this experiment on board the PDL Express. Stake your AVC tokens to earn daily interest on your stake. I am going for the 300 days. I'm going to say that off top. I'm not doing 30 days, not 100 days. I am a long-term skipper. We are going for 300 days. And tokenomics for a full breakdown. See this tokenomics for a full breakdown. So this is the staking system. The staking portal lives in the DApp, so that's that. You got your bonus tokens. Users receive bonus AVC tokens, for which the highly based on the duration of their stakes. Sorry about that interruption there, crew members. One sec for me. Still on the 9 to 5 right now, sneaking in this video for my loyal crew members and passengers. Send a quick text here. All right. So the graph shows the growth. As you do see, a lot of projects, they are starting off just like this and going up over time. The bonus token percent for stakes, it's at its highest, which is 300 days. The percentage goes up to 105%. So not bad, 105% for the 300 days. Any percentage you could get in this space, again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I mean, my bank isn't giving me 100% in 300 days. I've been in my bank in the savings account now for about 4 or 5 years, and I don't ever see anything added there. So yeah, why not take, those pennies and those dollars and earn 100% on them, or even maybe those hundreds, up to you. But always bring your risk appetite, bring your risk capital, and bring it to the HRCs, definitely, because we don't know. I think there is an audit. We'll look into that, but at the end of the day, this thing could disappear. We do not know that. So always just remember that we are enjoying the FOMO and the thrill right now, because that's pretty much what this is for me. Every day seeing this, and I'm like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to do it. I don't understand it, but it's blowing up. All right, we're going to bring it to the channel. So how the dividend pools are calculated. As shown in the next slide, the daily dividend payout is split over a period of time. For example, assuming day 3 ended with 100 lobby in the BNB entry, that BNB will be divided by 3 as its day 3 and split out of 3 days in chunks of 33.3 BNB. Another example, day 10 ends with 100. These are split into chunks of 10, which are sent over 10 days. So it'll continue to, pretty much like a crowd fund, and you could just continue to earn every day. Once, of course, the lobby continues to earn BNB every day. And the thing is you don't know how many AVC tokens you're going to get on that deposit. This caps at day 60. This also ensures that our project can live a longer lifespan and adds to the game theory behind the staking of the tokens themselves. So, here's a quick look at the diagram and how it, the 100 BNB, day 2. So they go ahead in the lobby, and then here's a 33 point. 50, and they add it, and then day 4, 83, and so it just keeps. To be honest with you, I'm looking at this, I see it, I understand it to a certain extent, but all right. So I take it every day is 100 BNB, and this is the breakdown of moving to the next day forward. So average entry of 100 BNB per day. That's right. Okay, great. Okay, and so that's the breakdowns of every 100 BNB, how they would do it for the amount of days. So day 10, day 11, day 12. So more BNB will continue to be in there. Once, of course, BNB comes into the lobby every day. All right, so let's zoom back out of here. So auctions. So this is where I was confused because I was thinking, all right, so I'm gonna go and bid on something and then I'll win it, but it's not like that at all. Auction lobbies are the main way users can acquire AVC each day. AVC tokens will be auctioned and users can pledge BNB to collect the AVC tokens at the end of the day, proportional to their contribution. Where does all the BNB go? 94% of the BNB collected is returned to the stakers. The other 6% is reserved for the development costs and buybacks, and which will be explained in the next slide. All right, so on day 1, the lobby, there will be 3 million tokens up for grabs. At the end of every day, the amount of tokens in the auction pool will decrease. So that is where some of the FOMO gets in, because the later you get in, then the less tokens you'll get. So yeah, so there's buybacks also. You could sell your stake and you could buy a stake. So if you got in late, you could go ahead and buy someone's stake. So that creates a little game theory there. Oh, look at that. Landing and loaning. Well, yeah, we're definitely going to, that's a video by itself. So we already know how the referral system works. So make sure use DLight's referral link. If you don't use DLight's referral link, if you do get into AVICE, make sure you use someone else's referral link because you'll earn 1% back on your minted AVC tokens. So that is awesome. That is great. Using a referral link and getting a bonus. I always like projects like that. It kind of reminds me of crypto.com when I first got into it. And you got $50 for signing up and someone else got $50. So you can't get it anymore. That was like 2019, but it is what it is. And then as a referral, you'll earn an extra 5%. So there are no limits on the number or nor the amount of referrals that you can get. So get all your family, friends, and if they have a risk appetite and they like HR projects, that's all I could say. That is it for the light paper. Now let's quickly jump into this bad boy. A lot more over there. You could go into it, but just so key, points there for DLive and want to bring to the crew members and the passengers. So let's go to the AVICE panel. And let's go ahead and connect this wallet. And guess what? You have tuned in today to a wonderful video because we're going to do an experiment and we're going to see if we can get it there live. That's right. I am going into this blind. I've got a little bit of BNB in my wallet. I am going to see if I could just throw some in there. And I mean, it's not a good idea possibly because, yeah, I haven't done a crazy amount of research, Again, shout out to Crypto Talk, Thomas G, and this guy right here is the face of the project, so you could go ahead and watch this video. I will link it in the description. He said a lot. I didn't understand everything, I must admit, but I grasped the kind of the gist of it and what they're planning to do. It reminds me of Hex. When I first got introduced to DeFi and got into it, and I didn't know what the crap was going on. But this kind of reminds me of that. Putting up your Ethereum back then to get the Hex token. Hex was pretty much just a pray and play. But if you got 100,000 Hex, and we saw what happened with X, if you didn't know about it, go ahead and check CoinGecko and type it in and go back to whatever time and you'll see what 100,000 did for, you staking your Ethereum to get that Hex. So this kind of reminds me of that. So right now I got 0.23 BNB in here. So we are going to, this is the staking part. So this is where you would stake your tokens right there. And right now, overall collected dividends are 1,562. I take it. And right now, all around, whoa, are you kidding me? 15 million tokens. and they started off with 3 million in the first day. So we would go to the lobby, and we are on day number 6 right now. There is 1 hour and 56 seconds left. Let's go ahead and let's enter. Cross your fingers, crew members and passengers. We're gonna enter this. I'm gonna spend half of the little B&B I have in there. Let's see if I will be able to get anything good. Again, this is just me jumping in this, getting my feet wet, taking a super risk because I don't know everything about this project, but I do see it's growing. I do see people are getting here. I do see that we have 10,000 B&B in here in a space of 5 days. This is crazier than baked beans. So I'm gonna take a chance. Again, you don't have to do this. It looks like maybe we might not have enough. It looks like we might not be able to do this. And we got 1, 3, so let's do 1, 2. And let's see if we can enter the auction with this amount. Hopefully the gas fee isn't like 0.1. Okay, here we go, 0.001. Okay, we can do that. All right. Let's see what we got. Let's wait for it. Boom, successfully entered 0.012 BNB. We earned 1,308 AVC tokens. Oh my gosh. And we'll receive 15.622 AVC tokens. So stay tuned for tomorrow's part 2 of ABC on the PDL Express in the engine room. I think I'm going to at least get 0.1 BNB in here tomorrow. And I think I got a strategy. I'm not going to discuss that now. You got to stay tuned for, getting into this. And I really want to see how this thing is going to pan out. If it disappears, it's no big deal. It was fun just to see how fast this project grew in 5 days. Like literally, crew members and passengers, 7,000 participants in 6 days now. We're on day 6. Shout out to Ava Rice. Again, bring your risk capital here. Make sure DYOR, go through the light paper, watch that video with one of the marketers from the team for this project. Link will be in the description for Ava Rice if you want to jump in and take the risk with D-Life in the PDL engine room. And the link also for that video will be in the description. Let's stay tuned until tomorrow for the update to see what our DIS will be in BNB, and we will be staking our AVC tokens for 300 days. Stay tuned for part 2. I'm looking forward to this journey. This is D-Life. This is Ava Rice. Get in. No, I can't say it because I'll be advising you, but if you want to get in, get in. And this is not financial advice. This is just D-Life with a new HR project. I'm over and out. Stay safe.